Hi, welcome back to Craft Storytime with the Huntington Beach Public Library. My name is Miss Maribel and I hope you're doing well. My friends, what do you think our theme is for this week? Any ideas? If you guessed Groundhog, you're right. Our theme for this week is Groundhog's Day. Our first story is called A Groundhog, a Greyhound, a Groundhog, and it was written by Emily Jenkins. A hound, a round hound. A greyhound. A hog, a round hog. A groundhog. A groundhog, a greyhound, a round little greyhound, a greyhound, a groundhog, a brown little groundhog. Oh, I can tell it's a tongue twister. Let's see if we can get it out without making any mistakes. A groundhog, a greyhound, a gray little round hog. A greyhound, a groundhog, a found little round hog. A round hound, a round groundhog. A round brown hog, a round gray dog. I'm saying it slowly because I don't want to make a mistake. Around and around and around and around. The ground and a hog and some gray and a dog. A round hound, a gray dog, a round little hound dog. A gray hog, a ground dog, a hog little hound dog. There's a mouthful. Around and astound. And astound. And a sound. A bog. And a log on the ground and around and around and around. And around. The end. Yay! Good job, everyone. Did you guys all keep up? That was a mouthful. My gosh, my tongue was all twisted. All right. Our last book is called Groundhog Day, and it was written by Anne Marie Pace. And don't forget, guys, any books that you listen to on our YouTube channel during the month of January counts for our winter reading program. So don't forget that. All right. Valentine's Day was only 2 weeks away, and Moose was planning a grand party. You need Valentine's balloons, said Squirrel. And Valentine's cards, said Bunny. And don't forget the Valentine's hugs, pointed out Porcupine. Everyone has to come to my party, said Moose. Uh-oh, Bunny said. That's a problem. What's the problem? Moose asked. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day, said Bunny. If Groundhog sees his shadow, he'll go back into his hole for 6 more weeks. He won't be awake on February 14th. Good point, Moose said. If we stop him from seeing his shadow, then he can come to my party. got it, said Squirrel. I'll sneak into his hole and change his calendar so he won't know it's February 2nd. Your chattering will wake him up, said Porcupine. I'll blindfold him when he comes out. Your quills might poke him in the eye, said Bunny. I'll put a tent over his hole. He'll know he's not outside, Moose said. I'll sit on his hole so he can't come out. All very good ideas. Calendar, Moose, blindfold, Moose, tent, Moose, bellowed Moose. They can't agree on a plan. The animals bickered all night long, which means they argued all night long. They didn't notice the black sky turning gray. They didn't notice the pink light of the morning creeping over the hills. And they didn't notice Groundhog's nose twitching at the entrance of his hole. Uh-oh, he's already coming out. They haven't noticed. Until it was too late. Uh-oh, what happened? Yeah, he saw his shadow. That's not good. The animals watched helplessly as Groundhog dove back into his hole. Wait! Moose thundered. Groundhog's muffled voice barely reached the surface. I need to stay down here. There are shadows all over the place up there. Moose was puzzled. Groundhog, are you afraid? Is that why you go back into your hole? You could say that, Groundhog called. I didn't realize Groundhog was afraid of shadows, said Squirrel. Me neither, said Porcupine. Shadows aren't scary, said Bunny. They are scary to Groundhog, Moose said. So, some things can be scary to some people and not to others, but for Groundhog, he is scared of the shadow, even if some of the other animals aren't. The animals sat quietly thinking. Hey, Groundhog, Moose finally said, what if we showed you just how awesome shadows are? I'll show you the way leaves blowing in the wind make shadows that dance. I'll show you how to draw silhouettes, said Bunny. I'll show you how clouds cast shadows on the hills, said Squirrel. I want to show Groundhog my shadow puppets, said Porcupine. Those are all very cool activities to do with shadows. Dancing shadows, Moose said. Cloud shadows, Squirrel said. Silhouettes, Bunny said. Shadow puppets, said Porcupine. Uh-oh, there they go again. I hope they don't start arguing. Wait, said Groundhog. He eased out of his hole. Can we do all of them? They all sound fun. The animals spent the day showing Groundhog all the amazing shadows they could discover and create. They were all fun, especially Porcupine's shadow puppets. It's a comb. It's a feather. It's a buzzsaw. It's sunshine. Finally, late that night, what a wonderful day, Groundhog said, but I really do have to go back to my hole now. He shivered. 6 more weeks of winter, you know. But you're not afraid of shadows anymore, Moose protested. Now you don't have to miss my Valentine's Day party. I may not be afraid, Groundhog said, but it is cold up here. But there aren't any balloons in your hole, said Squirrel, or Valentine's Day cards, said Bunny, or Valentine's hugs, said Porcupine pointedly. Nope, but my hole is warm, said Groundhog. He looked at the disappointment in his friends. We can at least have hugs before I go. Ground hugs all around with a special Groundhog Day nose kiss for you, Porcupine. That works for me. Happy Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Day, said Porcupine. Six weeks later, Groundhog emerged from his den just in time to don a green hat. Let's have a St. Patrick's Day party, he hollered. We're all here. All but Bunny, Squirrel reminded Groundhog. Where's Bunny? Groundhog asked. Oh, you know Bunny, Moose said. He's always holed up this time of year. What is he getting ready for? Yeah, Easter. The end. Yay! Thanks for listening, friends. Now, are you ready for our craft? All right, let's go. Hey guys, so for this craft, we'll be making a groundhog mask. And what you're going to need is the groundhog mask template. I'll put a link in the description to the Google Drive folder where that template is located, as well as templates from past videos. You'll also need 2 pieces of string. You could use yarn as well, or streamer, or whatever string-like material you have. You'll need glue stick, markers or other coloring elements such as crayons, color pencils. You could probably use watercolors as well. Just make sure when you print it's on cardstock and not on regular paper. Otherwise, the water in the watercolor will tear through your paper. You're also going to need a hole puncher and scissors. All right, my friends, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to color our mask template. I like a traditional groundhog, so I'm going to go with brown for its face, black nose, and these are its ears, so brown, and then this is its teeth. So I'm just going to keep those white. If you want to do rainbow groundhog or any other color groundhog, feel free to do so. I'm super traditional when it comes to animal colors. I'm going to do brown. And then, okay, for this part, I'm going to speed through because it might take me a little bit to color. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause so that you could color your template as well. As soon as you're ready to move on to the next step, go ahead and hit play. So let's get started by coloring. Friends, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our mask, ears, nose, and teeth. So for that, again, I'm going to speed through just to save you some time on that, because I definitely don't want you sitting here watching me cut for 2 minutes straight. So go ahead, and when you're ready to move on, hit play. And if you need to hit pause to catch up and cut, go ahead and hit pause. And like I said, press play when you're ready to move on. Alright guys, so there you have it. These little holes right here are where the hole punch needs to go. So go ahead and grab your hole punch and hole punch those holes out. If you don't have a hole punch, I would advise to use like a toothpick or maybe like a pen tip and just press through those holes to make your hole. And then for here, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of half fold your mask, and you're going to use your scissors just to cut a little bit into your eye hole. You'll do the same with the other side, partially fold and then cut a little bit into it. And what that does is it gives you a hole where you can put your scissors through, like so. And so in little bits and tiny cuts, you'll be cutting the hole around the eye. And so using small cuts. If you do too big cuts, you might cut through the mask. So using small little cuts and moving your mask around in a circular manner, you should be able to cut out the eye holes for your mask, just like so. And then we'll repeat the end. You fold it, you make a small little cut. Make sure it's small so you don't cut across. And then again, using small little cuts and moving your mask around, rotating, you will be cutting the eye hole out of your mask. It might take a little help from a parent, so go ahead, and if you need help, go ahead and call mom, dad, maybe older sister or brother that can help you with this step. All right, friends, so after that, this is what you should have. And what we're going to do next is we are going to glue our ears, and those ears belong right over here. So we're going to go ahead and grab glue, and just on the edge, we're going to add some glue, and then we'll stick them to the back of the mask. So make sure you have plenty of glue on the front so that your ears stick. So I want to say about, you have a little bit of a little chunk there, and go ahead and place it about so. And then go ahead and repeat with the other one, putting glue on the front tab, bottom tab. Make sure you have a nice thick layer so that your ear will stick. And we'll have that about so. Kind of fix them around so it looks like the ears are placed evenly. About so. And then this is its teeth. So we're going to put glue right here. I know it looks like a heart, but we're going to use that tip of a heart and place glue right there on the bottom. I actually use this side because I think I got this side a little bit more dirty, so with my marker fingers. So go ahead and put some glue on here, just like so, and we're going to put them right here behind, just like so. And those will be our teeth. And then we'll put some glue on the back of the nose. Again, make sure you have a nice good layer so that it sticks on your mask, just like so. And then we're going to place it right here, just like that. Next, we're going to use the 2 pieces of string or whatever string element you have, and we're going to loop it through one side of the hole like this, and then we're going to tie it into a knot right behind. So we're going to go like this and loop it through, and then we'll do another knot just to make sure it doesn't unknot or undo the knot. So we'll do another little knot back here and loop, just like so. Put the string on this end, and then go ahead and move your knot to the back so it's not visible, just like so. And then what we're going to do is cut off that extra little piece of string, and then what we're going to do is repeat the same thing on the other side. We're going to go ahead and loop through the hole, bring your string to the back of your mask, and then we're going to loop through, tie a knot, and then we're going to loop through again, just like so, and bring the knot through. Sorry guys, it's hard to do when I'm trying to show you guys up close. So we'll go ahead, loop it a second time through, and we'll pull the string out the middle, just like so. And then we'll tighten it. Make sure I got all my string through. Then we're going to tighten it, bring it to the back of the mask so that you can't see it, just like so. And then cut off the extra, just like so. And then you can tie these 2 strings around your head. Okay, so we'll use these strings to tie it, so you can wear it now like this is the front of it, then tie the strings around the back of your head, and then you can tie it into a nice little bow, and then you have your mask on. That cool? Just in time for Groundhog's Day. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this craft. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our Storytime channel and hit the notification bell for all notifications if you want to know when we upload our next video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!